The elections of the Pan-African Parliament leadership have been disrupted over a dispute on voting regulations. Members of Parliament continue to argue over whether the presidency should be on a rotational basis versus the current direct elections system. Last week, the debate over the same issue resulted in serious threats being exchanged by MPs. Proceedings have adjourned. Earlier, our foreign editor Sophie Mokoena spoke to the leader of the South African delegation to the Pan-African Parliament, Amos Masondo.
African Parliament has operated and worked well over the years, and is an institution that is broadly guided by the work of the African Union. And one of the principles of the African Union when it comes to electing leadership is the principle of rotation. That no one region or a few regions will be allowed to run and have all the power to run the work of the Pan-African Parliament or have power that cannot be mitigated by the regions that are in place. So it's disappointing that at this critical point in time there are these differences and the temperature has gone a bit high, but we are confident that we'll overcome and that we'll look at this as one step in the development of the institution that we have had to go through.
My recollection as a person who has covered the Pan-African Parliament is that there has been problems with the previous president of the Pan-African Parliament, Roger Gondodong. And now today again he is marshalling and mobilizing the West Africa and Mali at the forefront. Is this perhaps a leader who wants to lead from the grave?
It's something that is of concern to many gathered here, that the former leader is seen to be mobilizing some people on the African continent to oppose and to work against the principle of rotation. We would have expected him to, together with the rest of us, to work in one direction, because the Pan-African Parliament is work in progress. It's an institution that is being built as we move towards ratification of the Malabo protocol. So we're a bit disappointed, especially because one of the countries that is being mobilized to be part of this endeavor is a country that has just had a coup about 6 or 7 days ago.
Not only once, this is the second one, 9 months ago.
So we would have expected him to reinforce the positive. And the positive in our view is let's have elections. Let's keep to the principle of rotation. Let us ensure that as we move into the future, we make this institution what it is supposed to be.
South Africa is being accused of bullying all regions to support Zimbabwe, the candidate from Zimbabwe, and also the accusations that they will recommend that the Pan-African Parliament must relocate to another country. What's your reaction?
South Africa has never been a bully. It will never be. Since 27 April 1994, South Africa turned to a new leaf, a different country altogether. So what we are doing here is to work together with other countries and work in a way that seeks to ensure that we build, not destroy. Build together and ensure that this institution becomes what it's supposed to be, and that indeed we should make a contribution, not in relation to Africa only, but to build a better Africa and a better world.
Well, as you may know, South Africa has moved to adjust